Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Baby Wants Candy.
Hold up. All right, we got it. What's up, y'all? How's it going? Listen, we're all working it out here. We are Baby Wants Candy, coming to you virtual and direct. We're so excited to be here performing for you this evening. Round of applause if you've seen us before. And round of applause if you've never seen us before.
Good. We always forget to do this part online.
That's right. It's key. I gotta know.
Put my little clap icon into the thing.
Oh, very good.
There you go. Well, guys, welcome to the show. Either way, we are stoked to be here. And in just a second, we're going to do a completely improvised musical for you. So that means that all of the singing, all of the dancing, it's all going to be made up on the spot for you here tonight. Also played is everything played by our incredible accompanist, Adrian Pellerin. Round of applause for him at home. Thank you so much. So great. We asked you guys for some titles, suggestions of musicals that have never been performed, and I'm looking at them in the chat. I'm just going to sort of scroll through, and the first one that my eye goes to is a suggestion from our friend T. Summerall, and it's called The Ungrateful Appliance. So ladies and gentlemen, Baby Wants Candy presents the opening and sadly closing evening of The Ungrateful Appliance, the musical.
Appliances, gather round.
Wait, you mean me, the blender?
Yes, you, the blender.
Even me, the panini maker?
Yes, of course, panini maker.
Even me, the George Foreman grill?
Yes, I don't think that those two things are redundant. Come on, George Foreman grill.
What about me? Two frying pans you put together to make grilled cheeses?
Absolutely!
I forgot. I'm the kind of blender where the blade is big and flat and hot, and the top of it's also big and flat and hot, and it only moves like this.
Are you also a panini press?
I'm a blender.
What about me, the stapler? I'm in the kitchen also.
Yeah, I feel like that might be by mistake, but of course! Come on in, stapler.
Why did you call this meeting Waffle Iron, but without a waffle grid on it?
Well, I wanted to tell the story of appliance. An appliance not unlike us. You've heard the tale of the brave little toaster. Mm-hmm. You've heard the tale of the voracious reader of the Vitamix.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You've heard about the immersive art created by the immersion blender.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know the tale of the ungrateful appliance?
No.
I bet you're gonna tell it.
Long ago in this very kitchen, an appliance had something, a desire was itching to do something more than the one little chore they were designed for. They said no more. They said no, thank you to my single use. No, thank you to my single use. Use your imagination, there's so much more I can do. No, thank you to my single use.
Each one has a use that they've been blessed. Some are born staplers, some are born panini press.
That's me!
And sort of me.
Yeah, all the uses we've got, but I'm the kind of stapler with no staples whose sides get very hot. But what's important, there's one use that I possess. A single use that I turn to confess. But you are saying I should open my mind's door. Not just one use, there could be so many more.
You say no, thank you to my single use.
No.
No, thank you to my single use. There's so much more than pressing a panini that we can do. No, thank you to our single use. Sometimes I drive
Some sandwiches.
Danny, Michael, guys, I have something to tell you, all right?
All right, make it quick.
Yeah, make it quick. We only have 5 minutes.
All right. I think something's moving in the kitchen.
What?
What?
I think when we're not there, when we turn our backs, I think something's alive.
Like the
inside of
dishwasher? The dishwasher? Because the dishwasher makes a lot of noise after you turn it on and walk away, Brian.
No, I'm not saying it's normal function. I'm saying I think it's alive.
Ugh.
Brian, is this just your way of getting out of your turn on the chore wheel?
No.
Okay.
This is real. I swear it's real.
All right.
What moved? Like, why do you think something moved?
Okay. Well, you know how every single day I eat one grilled cheese on rye.
Right.
Not a classic bread for a grilled cheese, but I
It's
always
good,
have,
though. It's got some texture to it.
It's got some texture, right? Well, every single day I eat that, right? And so I'm making it. I leave it on top of the stove, and when I went to the restroom really quickly, I came back, and the stove was across the room.
The big one?
Yeah, not the pan. The entire stove was across the room.
Okay.
So something
Tell me that's
is
not
moving
alive?
things.
Here's where, can I tell you what I initially thought?
Sure.
So, my understanding is that appliances generally don't move around unless someone in this house is under a Beauty and the Beast-esque curse and has been turned into an appliance and is sort of like paying, even though the curse isn't about them, the curse is actually about someone else and they're just sort of caught in the crossfire.
Yes, they're paying the ultimate price for someone
A
else's.
whole bunch of people,
mistakes.
like the entire crew who was probably like really getting the brunt of this person's
Absolutely.
like bad behavior, they're the ones that are like punished for it, which really makes you think like, what is the person who is like laying these curses on, like all of her anger is directed in sort of the wrong place.
Right? Focus that anger a little bit. Because Mrs. Potts is just a single mom trying to get by, and boom, suddenly she's a teen.
I guess what I'm saying is, which of us has done something so bad? Because I also haven't seen our mom in a while. But like,
Right.
it's been like an hour. So the only other person who lives here is mom. So if it's moving and if it's a person, you guys get what I'm saying, right? I'm saying someone turned our mom into the oven, and so our mom now is walking around because our mom's not here and the oven is moving, and our mom is nowhere to be found. I'm saying a witch turned our mom into the oven because something one of the 3 of us did. And to get to the bottom of this mom oven mystery, it's gonna be up to us kids, cause our mom is an oven. Our mom is an oven. You raised all of us with so many years of her loving, and now our mom is an oven.
Okay, so we were boys, we weren't nice, and now our mom is paying the ultimate price. She can't live her life as a mom. She's just another thing that makes heat like a bomb. But instead of a bomb, you put bread inside of our mom. Our mom is an oven.
Hey.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. Although you wouldn't put bread into an oven unless you were heating it up, it would be dough. But I'm saying our mom is an oven. Our mom is an oven.
My mom is an oven.
He's always gone so far above it. But right now, our mom is an oven.
Hey, you guys. I don't know if this is true. This idea isn't cool.
It's not cool.
If our mom is an oven, why did an oven pick me up from school?
An oven did pick you up from school.
Yeah, the other day after class.
Well, that would make 100% sense if our mom was that oven. It seems like that's what came to pass, is that our mom is an oven. Our mom is an oven. And I guess an oven could drive a car if push came to shoving. Bottom line is, our mom is an oven. An oven. And one of us is responsible for a terrible curse.
Mystery solved.
Lisa, have you finished the inventory? Good. Look, we've got a lot of stockholders to report to later today, and I see you set all the water.
I set all the waters. I set all of the waters. Can I just say, you are doing an excellent job as acting CEO. Ever since Ms. Viking Frigidaire mysteriously vanished, you have been doing an excellent job in her place. And I know that the shareholders are going to agree. And I know they're going to unanimously vote to make you the new permanent CEO. Ha ha ha!
Lisa, you're such a flatterer, and you're exactly right. I am going to be the greatest CEO Sears has ever seen. People have been thinking we're going out of business, and I say to that, ha ha ha!
Ha ha ha! I know Sears isn't going anywhere. Not with Pamela K. Crandis at the helm.
Yes, the PKK is here to stay. And I'm going to make us be the queen of appliances once again. When I was just a little girl, I had one wish. It was something that could clean all of my dishes, because I was tired. I worked as hard as I can, but I always ended up with dishpan hands. And so I dreamed of being queen of appliances. Oh, I dreamed of being queen of appliances.
And I have watched and I have witnessed every part of this business you apply yourself to. Why, there's nothing you can't do. You're like a chef's knife. No, I'll never holler. You're like no melon baller. I know there's nothing you can't do. And I know that you'll be the queen, and I am ready to bow to you.
Queen of appliances. The queen of appliances.
My queen.
Do whatever I says, 'cause I'm the queen of appliances.
I don't care where she is. I don't care if she's cursed. There's no going back now. The queen, you're the first. And I won't speak her name. Miss Viking Frigidaire. Let her fall without fame. 'Cause you are the queen.
I am the
queen, 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 queen.
What was that forlorn sound for?
I suppose it was a mournful sigh.
Well,
Wait a
tell me what it's about.
Wait a minute. You can talk? The past several days I've just been scooting around the kitchen and only once or twice running errands in the car.
Well, of course I can hear you. I'm a Maytag repairman. Well, get back to it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I was brought in to get a look under the hood and see what's going on with you. I heard some strange things going on with you, Oven.
Who called you to take a look at me? Was it one of my sons?
No, it was definitely an adult, very serious man. That did sound like a young boy, but he said his name was Mr. something, and only adults use the word Mr.
You're a very trusting repairman. I've only just learned how to generate speech from out of the door in the front of my, I guess I'd call it a chassis. Mm-hmm. Up till now, I've only been able to sort of like rumble around the house, detach from my power source, and hoist myself up into the driver's seat of the Prius to drive my sons to school.
Keep talking, I'm just going to get into the broiler under you.
But I've only...
Mr. Repairman, I'm so sorry to bother you. It's me, an adult man. I just wanted to make sure you definitely didn't find anything yet that would lead you to believe that this oven is in fact a human woman.
Oh, no, not yet. Whoa, you're kind of tall there, but you seem like you're kind of wobbling around.
Yeah, it's
Take it easy there.
It's a trench coat.
Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me.
Okay, well, just let me know if you find anything. I will be shaving in the living room.
Nice.
Oh, that's where I shave too.
Oh, bless my boys. Checking up on me and pulling a full Alvin and the Chipmunks the Squeakquel to check in on me.
Where was I?
Ow! Ooh, fresh.
What?
I said fresh.
Oh, all right.
Oh, whoa, please, not so rough. To be frank, Mr. Repairman, nobody's touched me like that in years. Not since my youngest son was born.
Thank you for finishing that sentence.
Yes, it was pretty weird up until it reached its conclusion.
You know,
Have you seen this before? Have you seen this before? I don't know that my sons have caught on to what's happened. I just woke up one day and I was like this. I could only communicate through heat, but now I've been able to channel the hot air that my insides can generate through the flap in the front of the oven to create this simulacra of human speech. But you're the first thing I've spoken to.
Well, let me tell you what's behind all of this.
Tell me.
My history as a Maytag repairman, there's only two explanations for this.
You know all things mechanical and supernatural.
And fantastical. There's one explanation I'd like to try on you. It's the kind of explanation that you see in the storybooks. Maybe you did something wrong, or someone did something wrong to you. And somebody, perhaps a witch, they might be jealous of your looks. In this explanation, they turned you into an oven. You're part of some grand narrative, paying a price. In this explanation, you're just starting a beautiful story, and you might have to solve some curse, maybe twice. The other explanation is that I've been repairing things way too long in my life, and I've had a psychotic break. That's the other explanation. I'm hallucination. I'm a hallucination myself. It's one of those two.
So you're saying one of two explanations. reality failed. I turn into an oven in someone else's fairy tale. In order to break the curse and let my heart rise above, gotta find the purpose of the witch, or maybe help someone else to find love. Or perhaps a psychotic break has occurred. But no, that couldn't be it. That would just be absurd. Occam's razor replies, it has to be the first option.
Yeah. Although the third option could be that you're having a psychotic break. Didn't think of that one. Oh well. I'll just let
What could I have done, or who could have done something to make me disappear? I'm high-powered and incredibly kind, CEO down at Sears. I don't know why anyone would hold me in suspicion or seek to get me away unless it was to take my position.
You don't know what you've done. A nice first step would be to talk to your sons. Maybe they know. Oh!
Hello?
I'm sorry. I'm almost done. Now, do you want your bill to be paid with a personal check or one of your bank accounts or something else adult? I'm sure you have.
Yes, please use my prepaid Visa debit card.
Oh. That's something only an adult would know about.
That's right, that my grandmother filled up for me last Christmas.
That was your Christmas present.
This one here?
This is it, yep.
The one that says, congratulations on graduating from grammar school.
Now remember, Brian, the Maytag repairman can't know that we're not an adult because they won't repair children's appliances, as we found when we tried to ask someone to fix our Easy Bake Oven.
Danny, I know that. Don't you think I know that? That's why we're doing this.
Okay, also, we can't have this conversation for too long or it'll get suspicious. Keep shaving in the kitchen.
Oh.
You guys are all set.
Thank you.
I suspect you'll have some pretty interesting conversations coming up with your oven.
Very spooky, sir. Very spooky indeed. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, well we'll leave you to it again.
Okay, I'll just go back to the institution now.
Okay.
Oh, get down.
Get off me. Get off.
Boys.
Mom?
Mom, is that you? Are you
It is you.
Are you the one that picked up our brother in a car from school?
The oven was driving a minivan?
Yes. I have no small feat without the use of legs or opposable thumbs, I'll tell you that much.
Mom, I'm so sorry. This has got to be one of our faults.
Definitely. We must have encountered a witch and wronged her some way, and then you were collateral damage of the curse.
But I can't even know exactly what happened because I scream at old women like on the reg.
You must stop abusing your elders from a distance.
It's just that our grandma was specifically so shitty that I take that out on like all. I know it's not fair. I know it's my own thing that I'm dealing with. I'm just saying I see an old woman and
Listen, I know that Nana always shorted you on your birthday and at Christmas and always gave your brother a prepaid debit card.
Oh man,
Visa debit card.
Yeah, but she wasn't that she just gave you a prepaid Visa debit card. She gave me a box of shit and said, "Be a better human. You're doing bad." And I didn't feel like I was doing that much worse. And I was like 6 at the time.
My mother did that to me to build my character. And it's because of that character building process that I put the name of Viking Frigidaire on the map.
Whoa.
I'm just saying it's probably my fault.
But I don't know.
Old ladies I screamed.
Danny, I don't know. Because I mean, I don't have a problem generally speaking with old women, but I have been doing that new Instagram viral challenge called the spanking game, where I just run around to find old women that are standing by a stoplight and I spank them and run away laughing.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
That's worse than my thing.
This is what goes on Instagram. Random filmed spankings.
Spanking game. Everyone's doing it. Aaron McCormick,
hey guys.
Kelly
Hey, Mom.
Marshall.
Hey, Mom, just a second. Let me get my lasagna out.
It's Michael.
Yeah. There it is.
Lasagna and our mom, Michael. It was fine when she was just an oven, but now it's super rude. Like, if mom wanted to make us lasagna, then we could ask her. But I don't know how much agency she has as an oven, so it's like super rude to make her make lasagna for us.
Okay, it's okay because I made this lasagna so I can go throw it into an old lady's face.
What? No!
Yeah,
You did not tell me that when you put that lasagna in me.
It's the TikTok lasagna challenge.
Yeah.
Boys, you have to stop enraging and breeding grudges amongst the elderly. A sizable proportion of them have made pacts with Satan.
I mean, that feels a little prejudicial, Mom.
Yeah.
Almost worse than what we're doing, to assume all old women are probably witches.
Are we
Saying
supposed to tell the
all,
difference
I'm just
between
saying most.
Well, how are we supposed to tell the difference between a normal, nice old woman and an old woman who is a witch?
Well, I don't want to indulge in stereotypes, but look for a hat, look for a broom, look for a black cat flying in the full moon. Look for these things when you begin to discover if she's a witch. Does she have a cauldron she's putting things in? Yeah. They're black. Hang around with a raven as a fact. These are things that you could see. Does she have a house of gingerbread or live in a hollow tree?
But that's honestly so many things to keep in my head. Like, how am I supposed to remember when there are so many houses made of gingerbread? Although maybe that's really just that one house that's made of gingerbread. Gosh, what was her name? Gingerbread lady? She definitely had a hat on her head, and she was on a broom, and there was a full moon, and there was a raven nearby. And it wasn't like a normal kind of broom. I think the broom could fly.
But
Are you talking about the one at the corner? The gingerbread house on the corner?
Wait,
Because that's where I threw the last lasagna into the old lady's face.
and that's
Yeah.
where I screamed at a woman.
that's the lady I spanked.
All
then-
three of us.
At the end,
Please.
she said, "I'm a witch and I'm mad." I
But
thought
I'm
it
not-
was just some old lady speak.
Yeah.
So we've gotta go to that witch and apologize for what we've done. Because if we don't, we'll have few ovens but zero mom.
Guys, we can do this. Fix the whole thing, and I know it might be hard, but we're ready to get this journey started with my prepaid Visa debit card.
Yeah, and mine too. Cause I got one. Cause I'm a good kid as well.
I'm gonna bring the box of shit that I got, 'cause I threw that away immediately when I got it. I didn't keep it secretly somewhere, hoping that it would come in useful later.
All right, guys, let's go talk to the old lady. Fair warning, I'm gonna film it, and I might spank her, but I'll try not to.
I'm bringing my lasagna.
Good luck, boys.
Thanks, Mom.
Lisa, so have I told you about eating the banister? Now I have nothing to hold on to when I walk up the stairs. This is a gingerbread house, but it's meant to be lived in.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my queen. It's just, you know, I'm sort of a sucker for gingerbread, especially like ones that really have that like sort of fresh ginger spice. Grate it and do powder because I feel like I'm getting those warming spices and I'm tasting them and they're then staying. I mean, it's
Yes, you
very
are.
good. And you also have both kinds, the more Americanized soft and the British snap.
I know. It's the house had to have many different types of gingerbread materials to be made. It can't all be gingerbread stucco.
My queen, can I ask, why even get into the appliance biz when you're obviously so good at gingerbread? Oh,
Oh,
Raven's
look.
here for a snack.
Oh, Randy the Raven.
I'm Randy!
Wow. You've been gone a long time, Randy. I'm CEO now. I haven't even been able to tell you.
Congratulations, I'm Randy!
Oh, I know.
Now, when he says I'm Randy, after we've already established that he's here and his name is Randy, is that his way of saying he's horny AF?
It is. You can tell because his cloaca is out. That's a bird genital.
I'm Randy! And I'm Randy!
All right, we get it. We get it.
I'm Randy! And I want to fuck!
Yeah, we get it.
Okay, we understand. Randy,
Randy!
You've overstated it now. Lisa, my vengeance is complete, and have my dream of being CEO, but...
Oh, amazing!
I find myself wanting more.
Oh,
That's his cloaca. Oh, no, that's my broom! It's my broom! Oh!
I thought the same thing, my queen. It was confusing.
Why did he put my broom there? That was so inappropriate, Randy. Bad Randy. Bad Randy.
Randy!
I know. Get my broom out of there. I need that to get from place to place.
Randy!
My queen, you were saying now that you have vengeance and the shareholders have made you CEO, there was going to be something else? Or is this like a cool opening for us to become dear pals and for me to sort of tell you sort of my things that I feel like we could improve in the world of appliances?
Oh, Lisa, of course not.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I didn't know. And then there was a cloaca and a broom.
Randy! What now?
It's time for you to be best friends with Randy and the broom.
It's Randy, broom, Lisa.
Everyone likes working for you, but everyone also wants to... You keep your walls up, you know? I'm Randy, and I'm Randy.
I know, and I wish I could be open the way you are and the way my broom is, but I guess I'm opening up as much as I can. I've realized I like power, and I want more of it, but I can't just curse people willy-nilly. They have to do something bad to me first.
Oh, your cat with sunglasses? Now this guy I like.
Oh, DJ Cool Cat, I love you so much.
Listen up. You're gonna have to open up at some point or another.
What do you mean?
Before you achieve ultimate power, you gotta have the power to look deep inside and know yourself.
Is this an intervention? Man, you guys, what do you mean? What are you saying?
Take it from DJ Cool Cat. Nothing cooler than being open.
I don't know what you mean, though.
We'll explain it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. We'll explain. You gotta open up to all the people in your life. You gotta open up, or you're causing too much strife. Whether you open up your cloaca or open up your heart, you gotta open up if you wanna do your part.
Listen to your heart, answer its call. If you wanna get strong, you gotta tear down those walls. Come on, otherwise you'll be corrupt. Be like the Raven's cloaca girl and just open up.
Open up, you gotta open up, open up, open wide, 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 wide. That's it. That was basically it.
That's on
That's it. I'm Randy, and I'm Randy. You gotta open up.
I guess I'll open up.
Now I gotta take off to one of my many DJ gigs.
Break a leg.
Normally when someone would say that, it would make me really despise them. But with that guy, I love him even more.
I know.
If it would help, I can open up to you and tell you that I had this idea that I thought maybe you'd like, because I know we have like waffle irons and we have panini presses, but what if we had a grilled cheese maker?
Wait a minute. I can feel my wall cracking. That's an amazing idea. I think all your ideas are amazing, Lisa.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh, this is so unlike me.
Okay, here's another one. What if instead of oranges, we only had grapefruits?
Yes, the far superior orange. Larger, tastier. That's perfect.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, hey, what if chickens had no bones?
That would be perfect.
Right?
I wouldn't even feel like I was eating meat.
Okay, now you go. See?
I want to be mayor and make blood spill through the streets like a river. And then president and make blood spill through the world. Yes, this opening up feels very good. And grapefruits are delicious. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, DJ Cool Cat. Thank you, Randy. And thank you, Broom. I know what I want, and it's world domination. And a grapefruit tree.
Oh no.
Now I just need someone to do me wrong.
Well, don't look at me. I never do you wrong.
No, Lisa. Wait a minute.
You have to knock harder. She's an old woman. You have to really bang on the door.
Dude, she's gonna hear it. Hello?
Hello?
Lisa, get the door.
Okay. Okay, one
This
second.
could be my chance.
Okay, 1 second. Hi. Hello?
Oh,
What's
you're
up?
not the person we were looking for. We thought an old woman lived here.
Nope. No old woman here. So take your TikTok lasagnas and get the heck out of here before you unwillingly get cursed.
I caught up. I brought it.
No, get that TikTok lasagna out of here. Trust me.
Wait, this is the place where a woman does curses? Because we think we already actually did one. We accidentally got our mom cursed by being, in retrospect, I think we're all sort of realizing, horrible to an old woman. And many old women, actually. But this one cursed her.
Who's your mother?
Miss Viking Frigidaire.
Miss Viking Frigidaire.
We're the Frigidaire triplets. And
That's
even
right.
though we're almost all the same age, my Nana gave 2 of them
Visa prepaid debit cards.
prepaid
Prepaid debit cards.
I got a box of shit. that
Well-
I threw away and I don't have it anymore.
I'm sure
I
that'll
mean,
never come
in
into
a late
play.
capitalist society, what's the difference?
Hot take, but I hope not as hot as that lasagna. Because if that lasagna gets, listen, that woman in there, yes, she has magical powers, and she's now taken over as CEO of Sears from your mother. I'm sure she's the one who cursed her and turned her into whatever she turned her into.
An oven, a Frigidaire oven.
But yeah, Frigidaire has a whole line of products.
They
that
sure
were-
do. It's the Sears line, along with Kenmore, I think.
Wow.
We know a lot about this. We grew up in an appliance
Well,
house.
sure, I worked there, so I should know about it too. But I'm sure she's the one who cursed your mom, and now she's looking to curse anyone so that she become mayor and then world domination. And she said some really scary stuff, and I thought it was gonna be fun because there was a cool cat DJ and a really horny bird, and there was gingerbread that snapped, and there was a broom that looked like a bird dick.
Lisa, who's at the door? Who's at the door?
Get
Bring
away
me
from
in.
this place! Go protect your mother! And meet me in the Sears boardroom by the stroke of moonlight.
Okay.
Wait, what's the stroke of moonlight?
We'll figure it out, Brian.
Not a time frame. That's not a time
Brian,
frame.
we gotta go. Brian, we gotta
Come
go.
on, Brian.
Ah!
Okay, brother huddle. Huddle up. Okay.
Here we are.
Step 1. Figure out when the stroke of moonlight is. Oh, wait.
Honestly, that could be any time, starting at like, I don't know, 8:30 p.m. all the way until
Well,
like
it's good. We're
4.
here in the Sears boardroom, so we'll just wait until she shows up. Here's what I want to...
Don't mind me. I'm just an old janitor lady coming in to clean up a little bit.
Did you say old and also lady?
I gotta film it. Wait, show me the...
Wait. Everyone, hold hands and breathe and look into each other's eyes. Not you,
Okay.
old woman. You're a trigger for me, so I'm gonna look
Hands.
at you.
Just gonna keep dusting then.
Listen, we have to not... I know it's going to be hard. I know it goes against everything we believe. We have to not scream at, spank, or throw lasagna.
Excuse me, I've got to
At
bend
this
over.
Oh my... Views! Think of the views I gotta do it. I gotta do
You
it.
don't need the views! No!
That
My
was...
lasagna all over that butt after you spanked it.
I was so lit. God.
Wait a minute. That was... Oh, I could swear that was the witch, but I think that was just a random other old lady.
Great.
Okay,
and
good.
there are no
That was a good-
consequences.
no, okay,
to
that was a good trial run. Now that we know that we know that you got out of our system, we can't. Oh wait, she's back.
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm the one you just spanked.
Oh, it was
On
her.
an amazing disguise. I am actually very young and beautiful.
But wait, your voice was totally different. You're quite an actress.
Thank you. I went to LaGuardia School of Performing Arts in New York City. Thank you so much.
Is that the one that's under the airport?
Yeah, it's under the LaGuardia Airport.
It's not. It's actually on the Upper West Side by Lincoln Center.
No, I think it's
Whoa.
under the airport.
Well, hold on. I think what we're learning now is maybe this person who's much older than us knows things that we don't.
That's
Like what?
impossible.
Or
We
maybe
know
they're
everything.
dumb and they don't realize that the acting school is clearly under the LaGuardia Airport.
Please.
I can hear you. Just because you put your hand by your nose does not make you suddenly silent.
Whoa, I learned
yeah, it
another
totally
thing.
works. If you put your hand up like this, just because you're next to something that is hearing what you're saying, by putting your hand up, they can't hear what you're saying.
I think she's actually right because I was on the other side of your hand and I did hear what you were saying
Yes.
just now. And if that's true, then maybe it means maybe we've been wrong all along, which I feel like we kind of knew, which was why we were coming to apologize to the witch. And then you spanked the witch again, Brian.
Look,
Wait,
if I see a juicy old booty in front of me, I gotta spank it and I gotta film it. Because
You
that's
thought-
what content is about.
Never
Thought
change, Brian.
my booty was juicy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of the juiciest old booties I've
Nicest-
ever seen.
Nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
I guess.
Look, just
when
because you're an older woman doesn't mean you stop having value, all right?
Really?
Yeah.
That's not what every portion of society tells me.
I guess when I think about it, the reason I scream at every old lady I see is because the person whose approval means the most to me out of everyone in the world is my grandma, and I never got it from her. And it's because I value that opinion so much that I scream at other old women.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What
And
about
I like
you?
throwing lasagna at shit.
And I guess for me, the reason I sort of do the spanking challenge or really took to it so quickly is that I desperately crave the approval of my peers because I just want to be valuable in my grandmother's eyes.
Wait a minute, old lady, what's your name?
Pamela.
Pamela, can
But
I
you can call me PKK.
can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Could you just hide for a second? Cause we're supposed to meet someone in this room. Could you just go hide over there?
Oh, just right over there?
Yeah, could you just hide for a second? We're meeting someone by the stroke of the moon. And when she gets here, I don't think you can be here to you.
Man, it's a good thing this boardroom has so many tapestries.
So many glasses of water and so many chairs.
Did I hide good?
You hid great.
Well, not now.
Oh.
No, you
okay.
came out to tell us
sorry.
that.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
What do
Act
you
like
think
she's
that
not in the
person
room.
wanted to tell us?
The witch?
No, the person who told us to come here.
Oh.
Leah, I think her name was.
I don't know.
Well, she seems to know
Her
a lot.
name was Lisa. And she's
Lisa!
here with a special guest, your mother.
Hello, boys.
Mom!
Mom!
It took quite a while to get me into that
sorry, it
service
was really
elevator, but
hard.
it worked.
Wait, sorry, can I just grab a hot pocket out of you really quick?
Wow, that's
So,
when you
really,
take the
did you-
time to put a hot pocket
In the oven?
that's
Yeah.
when you know
Better
it's
than the
worth it.
microwave.
I know it's better, but I've never done it just because it's so
takes
much faster in
fucking
the
forever.
microwave.
I had to
Now, I will
regurgitate it and
tell
take
you-
the sleeve off.
I will tell you, doing an oven for bagel bites, now that's worth the time.
Treat yourself, boys.
A real
Thanks,
toss-up
Mom.
is Totino's pizza rolls. They're better in the oven, but the
Absolutely.
chasm between them in the microwave and them in the oven is smaller than the chasm between microwave and oven bagel. But
Diminishing-
none of this
You want to split the
matters.
difference between soft and crispy.
That's
Here's
right.
the microwave to the oven for you.
Absolutely not. Pizza rolls go in the microwave, and I will not let the artifice of any formal entertainment change my opinion about that.
Boys!
Nor should you.
Have you,
I'm
Lisa
sorry. Go
said that
ahead,
you were...
Miss Viking for Jadair. I'm so sorry for everything.
It's not your fault, Lisa. It seems that my boys have been wantonly cruel to someone, and it's blown back on me 100-fold.
Yeah, I think it also might have been that she wanted to take over Sears and also the world. So
Oh, she might have just been evil as a baseline?
Well, I'm quite sure. Like, she definitely wants your job.
Wait,
Pamela K. Carandis.
PKK.
I was evil, but these boys taught me something today. They saw me and gave me some value. I thought them smacking my bottom was dismissive and rude, but actually it was them saying, I see you. And then throwing lasagna on me.
Just so we're clear, the lesson that we taught you.
Yes. Because older women in this society, they are invisible to a lot of people.
That's right.
Even
And by showing you some attention, even if it was unwanted and frankly
negative,
inappropriate.
very negative and illegal, frankly, assault with lasagna.
Can I make a suggestion? After all I've learned in the appliance world, is there are some things in the kitchen that have a lot of use and a lot of depth and a lot of meaning. I mean, a Dutch oven, it can bake bread, but it also can make a stew. But then there are things like a melon baller that really we only use for a melon baller, and it's like, why do we even have this? And maybe that's not the best way to build a kitchen. And maybe the best way isn't to decide exactly what made this woman evil at any given moment, what made her not evil. Maybe the best way is to turn your mom back from an oven.
Yes.
Yes.
But Mom, is that
I realize
want?
that maybe it was my sons, maybe it was me being a tyrant here at the offices of Sears. You're clearly, despite whatever motives you may have, you're clearly a very capable person, both as a CEO and a witch. And you, Lisa, were just waiting in the wings, doing all this hard work and thinking so craftily about the Sears family of products.
No, honestly, I think a single-use grilled cheese maker really stinks. That's really taking advantage of the consumer.
If it was small enough, it could be confused with a stapler.
That's right, and that's not how I want to build a kitchen. I don't want to build a kitchen tricking people into wasting their money on things they don't need. I want to build a kitchen with things that are great, like ovens and stovetops.
And I don't want to gain power by turning people into appliances and then selling them on the marketplace.
And I want to have more
good.
than just screaming at women. It's like my one sort of defining factor.
Yeah.
And I can't
Clearly, I have not communicated with my sons enough.
No.
And I
So
really
true.
should. That's another use that I should break off. And darn it, I was ungrateful, I think, to be your mom and spending so much time here at Sears.
Mom, you
it's
know what
time
you
to-
could use right now? Something to eat. Let me put this lasagna and reheat it inside. Wait a minute. Mom, there's already a bun in here.
Did a Maytag repairman come to see you, perchance?
Yes, but I remember that entire interaction. And
Did he check your broiler? Because let me tell
Yes.
you, that is not what you think.
Oh, the bird.
Uh-oh, I remember this lady. Hi, pretty oven.
oh, hello, Randy.
Randy!
Hi, yeah, I'm Randy and I'm Randy.
Wait, Mom, did you let a bird fly into your cafe?
We don't need to get into the ins and outs of the oven anatomy that allowed a bird to procreate with an oven, but it happened. And something tells me that when I magically turn back into a human woman, I will have a hopefully human child inside.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a human that was cursed to be a raven.
I'm gonna change you back right now, Ms. Viking Frigidaire.
Oh, it hurts! It hurts!
Hey, change me back too. I'm Randy.
I think this guy's better as a bird,
I
honestly.
think so. I'm worried.
Wait. Randy was our father's name.
But Randy disappeared. He disappeared years ago.
And he was an ornithologist.
And that's why we have so many behavioral issues.
But
because
listen,
he's not around.
I've only known that Pamela has been a witch for like 48 hours, so I haven't gathered that much information about that side of her life. But I know that if you're staying in a curse zone for that many years, a mere curse won't, she can't just lift the curse. You have to have a real sacrifice of, I don't know, well, you need tears and you need an old box of shit. And nobody has both of those things.
I kept the old box of shit. I said
All this time?
I said I got it away, but I kept it. That's why my room smells very, very bad all the time.
And he's got plenty of tears.
Yeah, and if it's gonna turn our bad absent dad back from a bad bird into a
Bad dad.
although I guess people aren't really good or bad, right? They just do good and bad things.
That's what we've learned. There are
right.
shades of gray here.
That's
People are complicated.
right. That's what we've learned.
That's the takeaway.
Yes.
All right,
Here's a tear.
here's the box of shit. Oh boy!
Andy! Andy!
Andy?
I'm Randy, and I'm sorry.
Randy, you're back.
Ed.
Oh, I feel our baby kicking.
I hope it's a daughter this time. We are bad at raising boys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
DJ Cool Cat.
Cat.
he brought his whole gear set up.
Damn right.
Song, DJ Cool Cat. Thanks for putting it on.
Oh man, you know he's a DJ because his hat says DJ.
Every day is a chance to promote yourself. I once was an oven.
It got a little bit weird. She once was an oven, and the takeaways, they aren't clear. But hey, here's what's saying, that this is good for now, because we all have a use to do, and we'll figure it out somehow.
People are complicated. They shouldn't abuse the trust of old ladies. We have more than one use. It doesn't matter if your house made of gingerbread and candy. You can still come back, Randy.
Oh, thank you for old ladies. Thank you for old ladies. Without you, we would all go crazy. Thank you, old ladies.
Old ladies have taught me the error of my ways. Being stuck as a raven for years and years and days. And old ladies have taught me that I should just not scream at people that I want the respect of. That's just being mean.
Now I see that I'm just a dumb kid. I see the extensive bad stuff that I did. TikTok, YouTube, hashtag and dank. I promise no more old ladies I will spank.
Thank you, old lady.
Thank you, old ladies.
Old ladies.
You can actually just call us lady.
Thank you, old ladies. Very, very old ladies.
The oldest of ladies.
On the verge of death, very old ladies. It seems I've got a family to go back home to. Who will take over as CEO? Pamela, it is you. Yes, this company is now yours to hold. You've got the experience to do it, 'cause you're just so damn old.
Well, I'm proud to take on the case, and I'm proud of my own ways. So thank you all for teaching me that evil's not the way. And tomorrow I promise I won't be bad that day.
Thank you, old ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you, old
Ladies.
The end! That was the Ungrateful Alliance. Thank you so much for joining us. Give it up one more time for our one-man yes band. Yes, it's Adrian Pellerin! Thank you so much. You can follow Baby Wants Candy on all the social medias to see when we're doing more shows like this. And most importantly, if you can, if it is in your ability, please donate. The link is below to the Empowerment Center. Donate as little or as much as you can. We really appreciate you watching this show in support of their efforts. And that's all we got. Thank you so much. We're Baby Wants Candy. We will see you next time.
Bye.